afterwards it grows to 130 and more, even maybe outlets. Um, was this the idea from the beginning? Did you immediately,
Yes.
even before the first one open, say, if this works, I want to scale this up? Or was this kind of an idea that grew a long time over
No,
time?
I had a plan before we opened up. So a lot of my inspiration came from other restaurant chains that was big, casual dining chains in the US.
Hmm.
Fridays, I mentioned before, of course. The Chili's, it was Houlihan's and Bennigan's was a couple of casual dining chains in the US, was big in the 80s and 90s.
Yeah.
Hard Rock Cafe, of course. So in the back of my head, yes, I had the thought that it would be a chain. Somebody told me, I even said it would be a franchise chain. That came in later. I don't think I
Yeah.
said that before
Yeah.
I opened up the first unit. But
Mm-mm.
everything I did with the first unit was that I put out the logo on napkins, sugar packages, matchboxes,
Mm-mm.
drink sticks, and so on.
Mm-hmm.
So it looked very professional from day
Mm-hmm.
one. It looked like a chain. And actually, people just 5 years ago, and maybe even today, a lot of people thought and still think O'Leary's is an American chain and
Yeah,
not a
yeah.
Swedish chain. People
No,
were
no.
surprised about that.
Yeah,
So when
that
we
that
opened up the second restaurant, that was in Stockholm because I also there had a big network. And but then we did, we started, we could take staff from Stockholm, take them to Gothenburg for training. We had the same purchasing agreements with all the vendors, the same
Mhm.
staff
Mhm.
close. We started doing manuals, and then the third restaurant, fourth restaurant, fifth restaurant opened up. And all those restaurants I own myself, and I had two partners in a couple of them as well.
Yeah.
And then '92, when we
About that.
opened up the second
Yeah.
restaurant with the two partners, that's when I started O'Leary's trademark, and I
Mhm.
had the franchise rights in a separate company. And
Mhm.
that's really when I started my first franchise agreements, even with the restaurants, the restaurant I own in Gothenburg still, and the future restaurants I opened up with partners.
Yeah.